I'm dolo, and I'm good with that.
Don't fuck with me. I'm
backed by God, so I don't even know how to have the fear you need me to have.
Boy, if you weak ass niggas even thought of doing something to me, I light y'all bitch ass up.
I don't fuck with nobody. So when you fuck with me, I'm fuck with you.
You want to be somewhere where people are all trying to grow. And if you going behind, guess what they gonna do? Tell you, hey bro, either get right or get the hell on. You see what I'm saying? But them the type of people you need to be around because that holds you to a standard.
If you can't receive someone telling you something, and even if you don't like who's saying it, if you're focused on what they're who's saying it, then what they're saying, you're not emotionally intelligent.
That's a fact.
You're emotional.
God put me through a lot of trials and tribulations so that I wouldn't get complacent, so that I could remember who the fuck I am.
Obsessed with finding myself now and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself.
I believe in wins and lessons. Ain't no such thing as a loss. Everything is a lesson.
You can't let nothing break you. I don't care what the situation is, my nigga. Don't let that shit break you, because it's always a way.
You. Be you, be different. Don't try to follow no ways. What work for somebody else ain't gonna work for you.
Oh, I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to scrub and better myself. Or I'm just trying to be a better person. Yeah.
Giving your best.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride of my back like a Mustang. I got a watch on my wrist, is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I see my baby to bring it around. See ya.
I probably wouldn't get shot.
My back, my back. Mic check, mic check. Looks like I'm back. I'm back. Okay, okay. Technical difficulties, man. Troubles of working on a phone. You know what I'm saying? Troubles working on a phone. How's everybody's evening? You know what up, Parallel? See you over there. Can't do that though. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Thank y'all for coming out. The people that did. You know what I'm saying? Helping me, help you, helping me, help us. Let's get it.
I'm curious about a kid from Brooklyn named Jeffrey Epstein. I skipped 2 grades, graduated at 16. Got into an elite math program at NYU. Dropped out and then at 21 was hired to teach physics at the most exclusive private school in Manhattan without a degree. The headmaster was T.L.R, OSS veteran, precursor to the CIA, who wrote a novel about elites keeping humans as sex slaves, and who just happens to be the father of William Barr, the attorney general who would oversee the jail where Epstein died 45 years later. Small world. One of those students at the Dalton School where Epstein taught was the daughter of Bear Stearns CEO Alan Greenberg. Epstein told people that relationship got him his Wall Street job. Fired from teaching for poor performance, hired on Wall Street the next day. At Bear Stearns, he rose from junior floor assistant to advising the bank's wealthiest clients, including Edgar Bronfman, president of Seagram's, who would later co-found something called the Mega Group, along with Leslie Wedner and Ronald Lauder, a secret network of billionaire donors coordinating pro-Israel strategy. He joined the Rockefeller University Board, the Trilateral Commission, the Council on Foreign Relations. David Rockefeller personally mentored him, a college dropout from Coney Island, at the table with the man who built the globalist infrastructure. It seems that many were fascinated or impressed by Epstein and his connections, which helped him become even more connected. A defense contractor named Douglas Lee's and Nixon's former Attorney General John Mitchell introduced him to Stephen Hoffenberg, who says Lee's recruited Epstein for British intelligence, and Hoffenberg introduced him to Robert Maxwell. Robert Maxwell, media mogul who sold stolen surveillance software called Promise for the CIA and Mossad, document an intelligence asset whose daughter would move to New York and partner with Epstein. The same year he mysteriously fell off his yacht, 6 heads of Israeli intelligence at his funeral, totally normal for a book publisher. During this same period, Epstein had an Austrian passport with his photo, but a false name and a Saudi address. That's not something you pick up at the post office, that's intelligence tradecraft. One of his clients was Adnan Khashoggi, the middleman, transferring American weapons from Israel to Iran. Iran-Contra, same scandal involving the CIA, same CIA whose precursor employed Donald Barr, same era Bush was running the agency, then the country. And a CIA front airline called Southern Air Transport would later relocate its headquarters to service the brands of Les Werfner, the man who would give Epstein everything. But that's part 2. I'm just curious how a math teacher from Brooklyn ended up with a fake passport, a Rockefeller mentor, a seat at the Trilateral Commission, an intelligence recruitment chain that runs through defense contractors, and a former attorney general, and a direct connection to the man who sold spy software for the CIA and Mossad. And I'm curious why, when they finally arrested him, there were 10,000 videos seized and sealed, 6 million pages where they released maybe half, 10 co-conspirators identified, and only one charge. The CIA director who visited his townhouse now controls all the intelligence, and the president who promised to release everything is attacking the congressman who wrote the Transparency Act. I'm just curious if those files stay sealed, not to protect one man's secrets, but to protect the system that created him.
That's crazy work. But oh man, fucking troubles troubling right there. Troubling as fuck. Keep moving.
Bells tell you when to move. Lines tell you where to stand. Eat what they give you. Recess looks like yard time. Isolation rooms for those who don't comply. They call it education. It looks like incarceration. Most people never noticed when schools became prisons and children became inmates.
Well, the funny thing is, what up, ATX? We are in a cage that has a cage in the cage. Ooh. But that's not all. In their in their cage, their other cage, the man-made cage, they have a cage to keep you caged into the cage, which is really just deranged. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we're all prisoners, you guys. We're all prisoners, trapped in the prison. We ain't being able to go nowhere until we leave this body into the light atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Even then, we could get trapped. What up, DJ? DJ T-Ski in the building. I seen your videos. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rocking with it. Feel it. I feel it.
And Tim Burchett says satanic reports from the Epstein files will shock the world. Let's see it. Yeah, this is the guy, by the way, that said that anybody that's found to be in those files and doing anything bad, they should just go and, they should just hang him publicly. I like this guy. This guy's great.
Stephen Hawking's at the island. Like, what the fuck are you doing there, buddy?
Yeah.
But maybe he was there against his will, right? Because it couldn't really stop them if they put him on a plane. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Everybody, that's how it works in America.
I mean, yeah. This way again. I tried to, didn't want to.
Stephen Hawking's at the island. Like, what the fuck are you doing there, buddy?
Yeah.
But maybe he was there against his will, right? Because it couldn't really stop them if they put him on a plane. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Everybody, that's how it works in America.
You know what I find funny? What? All these people, famous, not famous, they'll speak about everything, but against these weird elites that are doing that's already out there. It's like, damn, you guys can stand up for all this other but those kids that don't have a voice, you guys don't want to stand up for that. To me, you guys are cowards. Every single one of you guys are some but every other thing you'll stand up for, right? You'll stand up for all these other movements, but when it comes to kids being abused by all these high-powered people, all you Billie Eilishes, all you Bad Bunnies, all you people in the world, y'all won't talk about that though. Why is that? Look at you scared too.
No, I'm just, they're all spinning facts.
That's the realest shit ever, because dude ain't scared. You said a lot of crazy happening, yeah. Of course the CIA did that shit in Mexico, bro. What else? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? We never know what really they control, what really they don't control. All we know is that the way that shit's going right now, it's not in our favor. You know what I'm saying? We try to get in our favor. Our favor. We need to be looked at as America first, and then we'll help somebody else. You know what I mean? Let's clean up the streets and shit. Shit gonna pour over to Texas. I say like this, ATX. I'll be the 100. If it do pour in through Texas, you know what I'm saying? It will be it would be like how America first started. You know what I'm saying? How motherfuckers start catching people and throwing them in them fucking ditches. We don't want them problems, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want them problems at all. So we already won. This shit's over. Yeah, the hires is gonna get it. We're gonna look. DJ, I'm with you all the way. I already know what you saying. The elites, the wealthy, all of them people about to be what they is doing to us. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna end up in the meat grinder, and they gonna get fed to the shit that eats meat. You know what I'm saying? So, what up, Red Cap? Red Cap in the building. Put that in the chat real quick. Get this.
How many of y'all watched that new Superman movie? Y'all seen the dog on there, Crypto? What usefulness was that dog? He had no usefulness. He was worthless. Dog did whatever the hell he wanted, didn't listen. He was absolutely worthless. But in the end, that dog was very important because that dog helped bring down that big corporation. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Are you picking up what Crypto was putting down? Okay? So I'm going to have to go out and say thank you. A big thank you to who I believe did this and made everything possible, because they all got caught, you all. And they got caught because of the dark web. And on the dark web, all transactions was used in Bitcoin and every other kind of cryptocurrency. And what could they buy on the dark web? Now guess what happens with cryptocurrency? Why don't Americans want cryptocurrency? Because every transaction will be transacted and logged.
They tracing it. That's what they want to do with every currency that's online. They want to trace your shit. They don't want you to have that cash at hand. You know what I'm saying? But really, I think that's really the plan. The more money we have on us in person, the less the bank has to hold over us with power. We can do whatever we want. I don't think they want us thinking like that, but it is what it is because shit.
How many of y'all watched that new Superman movie? Y'all seen the dog on there, Crypto?
You know what I'm saying? Being broke is my superpower as well, bro. Look, I think I'm destitute because I'm poverty stricken. You know what I'm saying? I'm destitute for a prostitute because I'm probably gonna end up having a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that though, because that's evil. But shit, if she gonna give me the money and I'm protected, I guess I gotta do that. You know? So I get what I need no matter what I got. Hey, that's how it's supposed to be, man. You're supposed to manifest what you need. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
The Bible is a Masonic book. Of course it's a Masonic book. Who translated the King James Authorized Version? Rosicrucians and Freemasons. How many people know that these symbols in Islam are taken directly out of the Old Testament Bible? And that Mecca is the black cube of Freemasonry. Mecca is a black square. Look it up. The planet Saturn. Saturn was referred to as the black cube. And the more they pray, the more blood is spilled. The more violence and bloodshed builds each day. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And the more they pray, the worse it gets. And Christians all over the world are praying to God's Son, the light of the world, and they have no idea what they're praying to. They have no concept of the world of what they're praying to, and consequently, all of the evil is winning. Good people are losing. Knights Templars, Masonic, Freemasons are winning. They're controlling the world. Why? Because we're worshiping the wrong God. because we don't understand what the symbols mean, because we walk right past the truth sitting right in front of us and end up worshiping something that the Knights Templars have given us to worship, and therefore we haven't got the faintest idea in the world what's going on.
I'm not allowed to say certain things, so I decided to reveal the hidden truth in this ebook. If you want to understand what you are, where we are, this ebook will literally unveil that to you.
See, I'm starting to think Jehovah's got it right. You know what I'm saying? Shit has been fucked up since they've been in charge from the get. Yeah, ever since the motherfucking Masons. Matter of fact, ever since church came about, a lot of war, bloodshed, everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's in every religion, to be honest with you, because even Buddhists fought. You know what I'm saying? They fought with different sects of Buddhism. It's just weird shit. Weird shit. It's all in the skies, Charlie.
X marks the spot. Look at it. Yep. Totally normal. And then you'll notice it goes from being lines to fanning out. Then you have all of this garbage. As far as you can see. And then we have even more right in front of the sun. Now hold on. It gets better. Remember, kids, when they say the government wouldn't do this to you? Oh, yes, they would. Just look at it go. And there's more. Just look at it going. And you guys think this is normal. Jennifer, that's
I'm
contrail.
really starting to think there ain't no real clouds anywhere.
Just keep believing the news. The government would never lie to you.
Fact. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Go research yourself. No, I'm just saying. YouTube guidelines, you know how it is, baby.
And then we
Still
have
how
this.
we do it.
Beautiful work of art.
Good old Wi-Fi.
Yep. And if you'll notice
How
over
you
off to the
notice
left,
the
it's got a little bit of blue.
everybody's getting a good
But
thing.
this is just in a local area.
Yo, Angela. Yeah, late night broadcast. You know what I'm saying? I was playing cards tonight, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow.
What is the
8 a.m.
earliest
all that
documented attempts at weather modification? You guys might be shocked to know that it's in the late 1800s, early 19th and 20th century. Weird. I thought this was new. Nope. In fact, 1890s. It was done by the European scientists. And over here in America, 1914. So essentially, everybody has been born into the cloud seeding, weather modification. So essentially, our whole lives, the clouds that we thought were so cool up there were just fake. And right about now is when I'm going to pull the if I don't have anything nice to say card. I'm not going to say anything at all. Would you like the patents?
Well, shit, back in the day, we used to do rain dances and
So
shit
here's
to
the
get
first
rain.
one.
You know what I'm saying?
Patent
That's how
numbers
we
up at the
used to ask
top. You'll see it was done
Mother Earth
in 1800s. And the
to give us
status
water.
down here at the bottom, lifetime. And here's the other one. 1913. Down here at the bottom, lifetime. And the patent number's right up at the top if you'd like to go look it up. You even have the Smithsonian magazine talking about it. Wow. And again here in America, also acknowledging it.
And the monk fly,
Texas.
bro.
It's like the information is available, you just have to go seek it. But what do I know? I'm just a crazy peasant who only follows God and believes in the life of Jesus.
Dang, headsets all tight.
Y'all still don't believe in vampires? After I clearly showed you in the Bible where Jesus told them to eat his flesh and drink his blood, and his disciples walked away from him, leaving him with 12. You don't believe me? Welcome to Bible study. Now, let's talk about it. Now, if you turn your Bibles to John chapter 6, verse 51, this is where we're going to start. Now, remember, when it's written in red, it's what Jesus said, okay? We'll start at 51. I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh, which I will give for the life of the world. Keep up now, he said, my flesh. 52. The Jews therefore strove amongst themselves, saying, how can this man give us his flesh to eat? His flesh to eat. And then Jesus said to them, verily, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you. Once again, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man.
A lot of vampirism, guys. A lot of vampirism. Cannibalism. Satanism. Signs of science. Just saying.
What's that? Oh, Terrence Howard said he's going to release free energy, the equations to it, so you can pull free energy out of the flux. Tell me more! Yeah, because Terrence Howard is basically a genius and has come up with many different inventions that will give people free energy, that will give certain 0-point energy flight, things of that nature. He is starting to be silenced, and what they're doing is they're doing things such as, oh, you owe child support, so we're going to pull your passport so you can't go to Dubai. But why would he need to go to Dubai? Oh, well, that's where he would get his funding for what he needs to do for the inventions he's come up with. So now that people behind the scenes and certain people that don't want him to have his inventions come to life are starting to silence him by way of taking away opportunities for him and trying to shut his opportunities down so he can't come up with these inventions and have them come out soon. What he's doing is releasing the equations then for free energy from the flux. Oh, goody!
Gotta do what you gotta do, T. Get it out to the people, man. Get it out what it means necessary. Let's get it, though.
Someone else says it's over for Jay-Z. I keep saying he'll be the only guy arrested from the Epstein files, the fall guy. Somebody says it's deeper than that. Jay-Z is Epstein. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting here. Very interesting.
He's saying it like it's his son. Sounds a little bit like, I don't know, Reach, maybe.
This is everything that happened on the news today, but it's going to be simplified in 60 seconds. Scientists are now officially attempting to de-extinct the mammoth by the year 2028. They're saying that they are 100% certain that they can do this, but they're also trying to bring back the dodo bird and the Tasmanian tiger. What a brilliant idea. Incredible video shows Dubai's artificial rain that's used to combat high temperatures. Basically, Dubai flies a bunch of drones up into the sky so they can seed the clouds and make it rain on command, which is crazy. Incredible image shows what a solar eclipse actually looks like from space. It looks like this from space. It just looks like a black blob. Also, liquid trees are now officially being used in Serbia to fight against air pollution. It's literally this green tank that's filled with water and algae. It acts just like a tree would. For anybody that has an account on Disney Plus, they're officially cracking down on password sharing in June, which means if you're logged into anything outside of your home, your account will be terminated. This is your reminder that there's going to be a massive star explosion set to illuminate the night sky in a once-in-a-lifetime event. They have no idea when exactly this is going to happen, so make sure you add me and I'll let you know. I give you these daily roundups every single day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
I don't even know what to think about. He hit me with too much at once. It was a little overstimulating. I'm just saying, a little overstimulating right there. Let's keep moving.
You know how they cover up their one eye?
Oh yeah.
That means two things. That means watch out you don't get the lizard to stick the thing in the eye.
Then they go, shh.
Yeah.
Now you know the reason they're doing that. It's like,
Yeah, fuck Disney.
You know how they cover up their one eye?
Oh yeah.
That means two things. That means watch out you don't get the lizard to stick the thing in the eye.
then they go, shh.
Yeah.
Now you know the reason they're doing that. It's like, don't get the thing in your eye, and shh. Don't tell anybody you know about the things that stick the things in your eye, because you might get a thing in your eye.
Man,
or
who's...
get killed.
I'm gonna need a new phone soon. This ain't cracking it no more.
Y'all gonna learn today. Vladimir Putin said that y'all are gonna learn today. I told y'all that Putin was gonna be putting us on. So Russia just opened its doors to one of the most ancient churches in the land, y'all. And guess what the people found? They were shocked to see that the prophets, and I mean all of the prophets, every single one of them were indigenous. They were copper-colored people. But we in America, we're not surprised. We're not shocked at all, because we been trying to tell y'all. And it's not like y'all didn't know. Why do you think there was a reason why the doors stayed locked in the churches in the first place? Why do you think y'all were blowing off the noses off the artifacts, huh? Now, things are coming to the surface. The truth is coming to the surface. Putin's saying there will be no more truth staying buried in Russia. And they didn't stop there, y'all. Russia just banned Satanism throughout the whole country. So all you devil worshippers who couldn't pick Christ, when Vladimir Putin seen y'all,
He said it's on site. It's on site.
As birthday gifts, Epstein arranged military helicopters for his friends so they could fly through Afghanistan mountains and hunt down farmers. Time to speak. Sorry for all the typos. I'm in a remote valley in Afghanistan. It's my birthday wish. With boys with toys. Spent time with Petraeus. Wait, wasn't that an American Army general? What the fuck? Yesterday, and he loaned me a chopper. What?
What is he doing? What is he doing? Hey, you know what I think? Because now I've got my train of focus back to the overstimulation. All you guys, I know you guys have to remember the village. M. Night Shyamalan's village, where everything was sectioned off in town and shit. Nobody could go outside the forest, and outside the forest was a highway, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? And when it was like busy rush hour and shit, dude, everybody was inside by a certain time and shit. You know, it was like that. I think they have like places like that are. Think about Galapagos Island, how nobody's really allowed there because of the size of all the animals is a little bit more than what we would call average. You know what I'm saying? Even though that would be a good place to get like, man, because that shit kind of reminds me of Dr. Monroe's Medicine Island, Medicine Man. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking shit looked like that shit from his island, like big ass animals. Shit could have been like genetic modifications or some shit that, you know, like the ancient Sumerians or Anunnaki were doing. Never know. But shit, if it gets big at that island, imagine the other islands that they don't show us. You know what I'm saying? Imagine all the shit that they're not telling us. Imagine all the places that they won't allow us to go. Imagine. Imagine. That's all, man.
What I want to know is, do you regret the links that there have been between Epstein, Maxwell, and the Clinton family?
Just say yes. Just say yes. Just say, yeah, it was unfortunate. I wish we had known. Just.
Well, let me start by saying that a law was passed in Congress to require that all the files that have anything to do with them be released. And
okay, so you're literally not even going to answer the question. Oh my God.
What we're seeing, I think it's fair to say.
So she did not see. This is, dude.
It's like omission and shit by not saying what it is. Like you have to answer the question. I think like that at that point, people should be held in contempt or perjury, or not perjury, but like they're lying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where is this here? Interesting celebration choice by Michael Jordan after winning the Daytona 500. Can I watch this?
What up, Jen? Oh, there's a cup hand right there. I see it. Cup Series race. She's smug because nothing happened to them. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
He's like, I'm gonna be right back. See that? I'm telling you, man. It's crazy shit. It's crazy. Hey, Jen. What was you outside when it was foggy or something, man? Getting sick. Get you some, make a hot toddy. Get you right. Get you real right. You know what I'm saying? But shit, let's keep it moving. Hopefully you get better soon.
Well, 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 say goodbye to Zelle. That's right, say goodbye to Zelle. If you make transfers from this platform, your account may be investigated and terminated. Why is that? Let's get into it. Oh my word. Well, you know Zelle was sued by JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. Why? Because there was some illegal transfers that was going through Zelle, like drugs and all types of stuff. I'm gonna show you the list, but if you do anything that's on this list I'm about to show you, believe me, you are going to be investigated. Zelle has tightened up their security. That was the agreement. So Zelle would not get sued, okay? So the judge threw the case out because Zelle made an agreement. They're going to tighten up their security. So please do not make these transactions, these transfers, or whatever you want to call them, because you could be in a world of trouble. Check this out. Oh my word.
See, they hitting all major platforms with it. You know what I'm saying? At first, the guy from motherfucking Cash App gets whacked. We all know who did that. JP Morgan. So just want my disability check so I can go resupply at the dispensary. Facts. Where you at anyways, Mark? Red? So they going for all of it. So where you located at? Oh, you a mess. Damn, man. That's where that snow be hitting too, man. Shit. At least you got some good waters over there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna keep it moving. Let's hit it.
What's that? Oh, people have been looking into glitter to see what it's made out of, and it appears it may be made out of humans? What? Yeah, there's been some investigating done, and they're finding out that glitter, they say that it's made of microplastics, but when they put it under a microscope, it has the exact same look as that of ashes of a human. Oh, goody. So people were trying to figure out who the main buyers were of glitter. So they went to the 2 main glitter factories and asked them, and they said, you wouldn't want to know, we're never telling you. So they investigated more, and they found out that their main buyers are morgues and crematories. Fun! More and more people are looking at ashes that they have, and they're looking under a microscope, and they are looking identical to that of what glitter looks like under a microscope.
Hey,
Fun!
Hey, did y'all pick up what he just put down? Did y'all, I'll ask one more time. Did y'all just pick up what he just put down? Why are crematoriums buying glitter? What are they doing with the bodies, you guys? Said I got my mom's ashes last year and I don't. Oh, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Moving on.
So Dave Chappelle says that Kanye was right the entire time on his new Netflix special. Fear I have that I need you to protect me from is co-option. What if they make me say the things they want me to say? So just in case, we need a code. If I say it, you know they got me, and don't listen to nothing I say after. The code is I stand with Israel. If he ever says that, he's basically saying that he's owned and he was bought and he's controlled. Isn't that insane that he's saying it on a Netflix special? Like, this isn't some random little crowd. This is publicly on his special. Like, he's not even telling a joke. Stop doing jokes. His last few specials and this one are basically just him talking and telling stories and saying a few funny things in between. Maybe he knows these are the credits. Wow, guys, what do y'all think about this in the comments? What if he is with Israel? This is their way to kind of play it like, oh, haha, what if I say that? That means I'm control. What if he is control? What if they're using reverse minology on us? That would be crazy. What do y'all think about this? Genuinely, let me know your opinion in the comments. I'm gonna read each one. Let me know.
Yeah. Some crazy work right there, I'll tell you what. Crazy work. Of course, we know that those people be selling themselves in order to get to what they got or what they have. But to each their own, you know what I'm saying? I don't do it. Hopefully you don't. But let's keep moving.
So tell me, you said a lot of witchcraft in Africa. I was like, there's more witchcraft in America than anywhere in the world.
Really?
I'm serious. It's just packaged differently. It's packaged in a way that people have accepted it. People accept white witches. There's no such thing as a good witch. None. All witchcraft is bad. Anybody that is connecting with the devil, whether it's New Age, whether it's witchcraft, whether it's Church of Satan, Scientology, it's all the devil. Here in America, they think witchcraft is cute. It's not. If you open the door and allow the devil into your life, it will bring the attributes of the devil. The attributes of the devil is to steal, to kill, to destroy. Homes, families, children, businesses, just everything. And you can see how much our society has gone to a place where it's just so dark and demonic. There are just two forces in the world, God and the devil. Human beings are in the greater balance of power in the universe. There's the power of God and there's the power of the devil. Human beings don't have power. We have authority. Let that sink in. We don't have power like the devil. We don't have power like God. We have authority. And if we give our authority to God, God intervenes in the world. If we give our authority to the devil intervenes and messes up our world. So the reason why our world is so crazy is because human beings have failed to give their authority to God.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Clock it right there. She hitting that button, buddy. Hitting that button. Let's keep moving.
I just can't let my character be assassinated. And for falsified narratives and information, a report came out, and it was a TMZ report. And Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail and this, that, and the third. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're going to make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement.
I got some names that I want to call. Perez and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z. Yes. Yes. You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men. Rock Nation tried to mess with my brother's reputation.
Count one. They got him for the highest charge.
I've been stabbed 17 times.
Damn, son. Damn. Hopefully he make it out. Hopefully he's free yet. We need some more Tory in us. He might go back to the good shit, you know what I'm saying, before that Drake fake shit came out, you know what I'm saying? We're going back to the good shit, y'all. Let's get it.
Can we talk Hollywood? Glitter, glamour, and a whole lot of lizards. I'm telling you, half the people at the after party shed more skin than my handbag. They blink sideways, darling, sideways. And if you want that, say, don't blink, little wicked freak. You know one of those? You ever notice a triangle? Oh, they love a triangle. Put an eye in it on a dollar bill on the wallpaper in the soup. Boom, instant mystery. It's geometry. And then you meet them at a premiere and think, didn't I see you at brunch this morning? Same chin, same teeth, same nervous laugh. Hollywood says it's yoga, honey. Yoga doesn't give you a matching birthmark. They call them, you know what else they whisper about between juice cleanses? That little boutique stimulant with a name that sounds like a designer cologne, adrenochrome. Oh, you haven't heard? It's the hottest antioxidant you can, once they've had their, you pay. And if the serum doesn't tempt you, the paperwork will. Out here, a contract isn't ink on paper, it's an invitation. They slide it across the mahogany, smile like choir boys, and ask you to enact every line in blood use of courage. They line up for the humiliation ritual, red carpet edition. You know the one. The dress that isn't really a dress, the questions that aren't really questions. Can knights sacrifice dignity? But the real saints of this business, they don't just give up dignity. They said, we just kill me the worth is at least a one. Since sacrifice in the Guayana quads of business, that is son since this.
Well, we know why they analyzed her. Either that, and that kind of looked like it was AI, man. There was a whole bunch of reptilian mouth shape shifting and shit going on right there. It was kind of weird.
I don't hear a lot of people talking about that private jet that crashed this weekend. So a private jet crashed in Maine this weekend, killing 7 people. And on that private jet was a couple of people from a very unlike law firm, Arnold & Etkin. And if you jump down a rabbit hole and find out what cases Arnold & Etkin had, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. See, I'm going to say a couple of things without saying them. So this fatal plane crash happened during a snowstorm. And of course, we all know that was a horrible snowstorm. But it's a couple of things that don't make sense with this accident and crash. Again, 7 people lost their life. I need you to remember this. These people was from a Houston law firm. These people had very high profile cases. And in these high profile cases, they came out on top big time a couple of times. And just recently, they started picking up clients that were complaining about a certain group of people. I'm not going to say it. Think Minneapolis, Minnesota. Think all of the things that's been going on lately. So they take on these clients, and this is who they're so-called fighting against now. And now let's get back to the plane crash. Word is, in the cockpit, before that plane crashed, a voice could be heard saying, "Let there be light." Oh, and last but not least, all of this happened on runway 33. Remember the number 33. I'm out.
Well, I guess in order to start the new, you have to sacrifice the old, right? We don't know why they were flying in the weather, but we know why they know why they were otherwise. Let's just say that. You feel me? Let's keep it.
The Epstein files just keep getting stranger. In these emails, he discusses giving people supernatural abilities through psychological stress, cloning people, and even designer babies, whatever that's supposed to mean. Let's start at the bottom here. This person named Gino Yu emails Epstein.
Whole time, Allie Carter, clout. This shit happened to her. It happened to anybody.
He says, "I'm in Paris and was about to write you and it popped up. She's a classic stage 3 in the model. Outlier who is intelligent, was traumatized when she was young, SA, and now gradually coming into her own and becoming self-realized. Starting to develop special abilities. This trip, we found a lot more stories like this, though she is more on the extreme side given her biographical history." Epstein responds asking what prompted his email. Then this guy goes on to say the caravan trip has been really wonderful in meeting people that are stage 3. These are people who are developing a different perspective of reality and discovering the gifts they have. He goes on to say, "I understand that you were not happy with the results of the Cuba conference that you funded, but I feel like the work is very important toward helping people identify and recognize the gifts that they have, which may not be accepted or well understood by society today." He concludes saying new models are also possible, such as the alternative paradigms group are finding their way. New forms of knowing without knowing how one knows. And in this one, somebody named Brian Bishop emailed Epstein saying, "Attached is the document you requested. It's the use of fund spreadsheet for the designer baby and human cloning company."
Yeah, man. Telling the stories. We know what it is, though. Hey, well, I'm going to call right here, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, man. This is the last one until probably about Friday. We're going to get some more in, though, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Bring it all back. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Everything we doing over here, we trying to bring in new, you know what I'm saying? Just like the new year. Donald Trump changing shit. We trying to change shit. Let's make it better for us. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, shit, it's not us.
Mars. Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power.